Hi Gavin, everyone. I'm Rick Kessler. Welcome to another episode of RVBusiness SupplySide Showcase. We're in Middlebury, Indiana, home of Coachmen RV, and we're standing in front of Catalina's destination trailer, the 44 condo. We're here to talk about the GE Profile suite of appliances with Kevin Herrity and Jeff Heeter from GE. Let's go on inside and take a look. All right, Kevin, we are now inside this really nice and toasty Catalina 44 condo destination trailer from Coachmen RV. Happens to, have a GE Profile branded suite of appliances.
It sure does.
Might be on purpose.
Yes, it does. No, thanks to Catalina for allowing us to display our suite of appliances in their coach today on a nice 46-degree rainy day where we are able to take advantage of our heat pump technology, which is one of the reasons why we're here, is to discuss the traction we've kind of gained in the RV market space over the last 12 to 18 months. One of the main reasons for that is the fact that we are able to offer a full suite of appliances now, from a tankless water heater all the way up to your low profile heat pump RVACs. So with us adding new product year in and year out to the current portfolio, it has allowed us to gain traction not only within this brand and at Coachmen, but across the industry, aligning with the proper partners to ensure our name gets out there and to help just move the industry forward in regards to quality.
We want to talk about the individual appliances in a minute here, but can you give us a quick little update? It wasn't that long ago where GE Corporate announced a pretty significant investment into some stateside production.
Sure, down in Louisville, we've made a very big announcement on bringing a lot of our manufacturing back to the United States of America, something that we've been doing for a while now. And as we move forward throughout the course of the next few years, we will be bringing back certain things in air and water to help continue to not only grow our jobs, but also quality, timeliness, and innovation as well.
Very good. Let's talk about some of these components, huh?
Sure, definitely. All right, as we stand in the residential kitchen, here's our residential French door refrigerator, which has water and ice. The water filter is right here on the interior, ice in the freezer. Plenty of storage for family. Up here is our OTR microwave that comes with air fry. Plenty of space to cook what you need, reheat what you need inside of there. Our 24-inch residential style range. And what we've done at GE to ensure proper cooking is run this through food scientists. So we've had many of food scientists who have cooked bread, pizza, cookies, you name it, to ensure that what it says on the box is what you put in to the unit, to ensure that it cooks properly. There are no tips, there are no tricks, there are no pizza stones needed to ensure that the food is cooked properly how you would do it in your home.
Kevin, this is all really nice. I absolutely love it, but there's one thing I want you to maybe explain to us, and that is, if I'm the consumer and I walk into this camper and I see, GE Profile, I know that. That's a selling point, is it not?
Yeah, it is. And one of the things I think we say in sales is just like at home. So when you walk into this coach and you see all the GE appliances, it is just like what you have at home. Obviously, 50% of all homes built in the U.S. have a GE kitchen in them. So therefore, it's just like at home. Your cooking is just like at home. You're not going to have the tips and the tricks that you need in other cooking apparatuses. It's just like home. Same thing with these ranges, just like home. So yeah, it's one of the things that when you walk in, you have that comfort of not only durability, reliability, longevity, but it's been innovative and innovated to help the end user cook.
And I really like what you mentioned too about having food scientists, and those are GE food scientists.
Yes, and that is to ensure, for instance, while baking bread, half your bread's not being burnt on the back end, and it's not, So yes, they need to make sure that these things are cooking just like their ranges they're selling to those folks at home.
Okay. Will I be able to cook my pizza rolls?
To perfection. To perfection. Just like it says on the box.
All right, Kevin, like you mentioned, outside it's just about snowing. It's pretty cold outside, but here we are inside, and all we're running is a heat pump.
Correct. Yes, our patented heat pump technology that we have in our air conditioner products, or that we offer our air conditioner products, runs down to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is really no match for it right now. It will keep it set. I think it's at 74 degrees right now. So one of the key features with our heat pump technology and our unit is the set it and forget it option that we have, which when you set it, if it gets down below that 25 degrees Fahrenheit, your auxiliary heat system will kick on, i.e. the furnace. So you don't have to keep getting up. You can go to bed, set it and forget it. When you wake up, you're not going to wake up cold. So yeah, but the industry leading performance of this thing down to 25 degrees F has really taken off, and the customers, I think, now understand what a heat pump is, how it's supposed to actually operate, as opposed to kind of what they're used to in the industry.
One thing I might want to point out too is this thing is running, and here we are just having a normal conversation. We're not having to shout.
Correct. It's very quiet. These low profile air conditioners do give you a much more quiet operation and much more efficient operation, and like I said, a much more warmer operation when you choose the heat pump technology. This heat pump does work in our high efficiency units as well, so you can run 3 of these 15 amp service with our heat pump technology, which we do have several partners that do utilize that system. So,
which is really good because, you know, in northern Indiana, as you know, much like elsewhere in the country, we can wake up needing the heat pump, and by the afternoon rolls around, we need the AC going.
Sure, and some of your southern campers who are utilizing the heat pump technologies can use it in the morning, and they don't need to use anything in the evenings as well. And that's one place where smaller units don't need furnaces down south anymore. They can use our heat pump technology and really get away with keeping their coach warm when needed.
Very good, very good. Well, let's go see the next thing.
Yes.
Okay, now we're with Jeff Heeter. Jeff Heeter is the OEM sales manager with GE Appliances, and it's appropriate because we're going to talk about the water heater with Jeff Heeter.
That is appropriate.
Take it away.
All right, so what we have here is the GE tankless water heater. And first thing I'll point out is we made a lot of effort to make a better, more sturdy door. Amongst those efforts were stainless tabs, which will not rust or discolor your coach side. Also hinges, a little extra durable, and also stain free. This is a 60,000 BTU water heater, tankless, on demand. It has a couple patented features that we can help talk about here today to help you understand why it's a good unit. One, we've changed the exhaust vent to not let any water creep up into the vent. It's designed so it has a drop down and blow out. Secondarily, we've got a mixing tank back here. And to give you the idea how that works, all water heaters, tankless, need to have some type of mixing or flow to get the water heater going. In this case, we have a very low flow rate of 0.35 gallons that starts the process and begins to heat the water, so you get a consistent flow of hot water from that. We've also got some patented technology in here that deals with elevation. Again, most water heaters need to be deregulated to some sense when they get above 5,000 feet or to 10,000. This is automatically going to work for you at that elevation in the same fashion that you expect it to work. Okay, gladly we're back inside in this warm coach. Thank you, heat pump technology. All right, we're going to talk about the thermostat here for a minute. This is a GE thermostat for your tankless water heater. Obviously, we have a power switch to just toggle on and off. When you do toggle it on, it will show you where your temperature is set. And also, when this is hooked up to the water supply, it will show you your inlet water temperature. This is extremely important because that gives the customer some basis to know that if our water is really cold, near freezing, we might not have as high a delta on our temperature. So this is a piece of information for the customer so they are aware how to use it. Obviously, temperature changing is quite easy. Toggle with that. We can go Fahrenheit and or Celsius. We can go Fahrenheit or Celsius, obviously. And then we also have the altitude button, which I discussed earlier. If you're going to be in a high altitude situation, just simply hit that button and your water heater will continue to work as you expect. Go back when you're done. Also included with this thermostat is a safety feature that allows you to lock its use. In other words, someone can't unintended come and raise or lower the temperature. You simply do that by holding these two buttons down at the same time. And you see that the unit is locked for unintended someone just pressing the buttons. To unlock it, simply hold those buttons down again, and we're ready to go.
Kevin, Jeff, I want to thank you very much for having us out here. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Lots going on with GE Appliances, huh?
Definitely. Definitely. And in closing, one thing that we need to mention is how GE does stand behind their product. I think one thing unique to our RV appliances is our 2-year warranty, which is not only transferable, but it's also renewable. If GE does deem their product is defective, your warranty does start all over again, as opposed to just running out the rest of your warranty. So I think that's one thing that GE always does, is stand behind their product and try and do what's exactly right for the consumer.
Terrific.
Yeah,
Glad to hear. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Appreciate what you do.